Hi, I'm Pete. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're back in the workshop, and today we're going to tear down, clean up, and tune up this DeWalt 734 Planer. So stay tuned and let's have some fun. This is the DeWalt DW734 Planer. I purchased it about 18 months ago when I first started getting into woodworking. It had been sitting unused in a guy's garage for a number of years. I got a pretty good deal on it. I paid 150 bucks. First thing I did when I brought it home was tear it down, clean out all the old sawdust, put in new blades and a new belt. But now, 18 months later, and after many projects, this planer is once again ready to be torn down, tuned up, and cleaned up. I recently completed the build of this farmhouse-style trestle table. My videos are linked above. The table is made from white oak timbers reclaimed from an 1800s barn. You'll see in my videos that this project required extensive use of the DeWalt planer. With the project now complete, it's once again time to clean up and tune up this planer. So let's start taking it apart. Step 1 is to remove the dust chute, which is held on by 3 screws. Next, I focus on the 4 screws holding the side plates to the top. These side plates are made of plastic and have become very brittle over the years. I now use a provided tool to remove the height adjustment handle. Here's an important tip. If you're buying a used DW734 planer, make sure it comes with this tool. With the handle removed, it's now time to remove the top plate. The top is held in place by 4 screws that require a 5mm Allen wrench to remove. The top just lifts off once the screws are removed. Next, I remove the cutter head guard using the tool that came with the planer. I now remove the 2 side plates simply by lifting them out of the slots in the base. With the top and side plates removed, we can now inspect the planer and start the cleanup. I first check the belt for any breaks or wear and tear. I installed this belt about 18 months ago and it appears to be in good shape. Next, I use my air compressor to blow away any accumulated wood chips and sawdust. Make sure you hit all those nooks and crannies. I use a wire brush on those hard to clean areas. The wire brush does a good job getting the gunk out of the threaded height adjustment rods. I now use mineral spirits to clean residue from all the surfaces. With everything cleaned up, it's now time to add lubrication. Make sure you cover the belt and belt pulleys before spraying. You don't want the belt and pulleys covered with lubricant. Once all the parts are sprayed, it's time to clean off the excess. Next, I work the lubricant into the locking and height adjustment mechanisms. Now's the time to make sure everything is operating smoothly. A couple of final items before applying wax to the stainless steel tables, like removing this sticker that's been flaking away. Next, I use acetone to clean away any mineral spirit residue left on the stainless steel tables. This is an important step as it'll leave a nice clean surface for the paste wax. I then clean the rollers with acetone. Important, make sure the planer is disconnected from power before you clean the rollers. Now I add a couple of coats of paste wax to the stainless steel tables. This will help wood glide smoothly through the planer. I let the wax set up for about 20 minutes. Now is a good time to check the condition of the blades. The blades are held in place by 8 screws, which can be removed with the tool that came with the planer. The 2 magnets in the handle help you remove the blade and blade holder. I installed these 2-sided blades 18 months ago, so now's a good time to flip the blade around to have a nice clean edge for my next project. Once the blade has been flipped and seated correctly, it's time to reinstall the blade holder. Reinstall the blade holder's 8 screws and make sure they're very tight. Now, repeat the process for the 2 other blades. The paste wax is now dry, so it's time to buff it out. Now it's time for reassembly. I start with reinstalling the cutter head guard. Next, I reinstall the side covers in the slots in the base. With the sides installed, you can now reinstall the top. Now you can install the height adjustment handle. I give it one final check for smooth operation. Next, I reinstall the dust chute. As for installing the side covers, the brittle plastic screw holders broke during disassembly, so those plastic side covers will just be sitting in place. Now fully reassembled, I put the T-handle wrench back in its spot and we're all complete. This planer is now ready for its next project. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit like, and please remember to subscribe. I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care, and thanks for stopping by.